everyone, I'm here at Value Village. We're gonna pop in mid-afternoon and see what we can find, so let's get in there.
My trusty Lucky thrifting bags, I'm ready to go. If you're on Instagram, we are too, at bluehousevintage.yyc. So if you want to head over there and give us a follow, that would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to grow that community as well. And if you do like thrifting and thrifting videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That helps out the channel a ton, and we really appreciate all of the support. If you've been watching along for a while, you know me, I really love going to the art section first when I get to the thrift store. And I found a couple really pretty like watercolor pieces today, but I did not pick them up. I did end up finding one that I did take home, which is kind of like I feel like a South American folk art style. I haven't done a lot of research on it yet, but the colors really spoke to me, so I decided to pick it up. And here it is. So it was $9.99. I didn't mind the matting and the frame on it either, and I really liked the colors and the subject matter with the two people, one with his or her arm around the other one, and overlooking that beautiful scene, which could be maybe Spain, maybe Portugal, maybe South America. I'm not too sure. If you feel like you know where that art may have come from, feel free to drop a comment. This lamp was pretty cool. It's a brass floor lamp with a little table attached to it, and I thought it was neat, but I don't have anywhere for it, so I left it behind. This chalkware piece was also pretty interesting too, for $7.99, and yeah, I decided to leave it behind because I wasn't sure it would really fit the style of my house, and that's one thing I've realized with selling vintage is you really should buy what you like, because it stays in your house for quite some time sometimes, so you really should only get the pieces that really speak to you. I did like this bamboo napkin holder too, but it was like broken and it had been repaired, so I didn't get it. And these brass dolphins, they rode around the cart for a while and then decided to reshelve them at the end, but they were $6.99. I would have picked them up for $6.99 if they had not been so rusted, and like wasn't confident I could get that off, so I decided to put them back. Here's an interesting find. This is a rotating plant stand, presumably from the 80s. And the top part there spins, and you pop a plant in there. And I thought it was really cool, so I'm going to try my hand at selling that locally on Facebook Marketplace and see if I can find a taker for that. It's just kind of a cool retro thing. I've never seen one before in the thrift store, so I decided to take a chance on it. It was $15.99, so it was a little bit expensive. I really liked this planter, and I need a large planter at home, but there was a lot of cracks in it. Like, it was super cracked, so I decided obviously can't get it. I'm sure it leaks pretty bad. So it was $8.99, so definitely reshelved it, but I did love it and it was super pretty, so it's a shame that it's cracked. And this studio pottery vase too is really interesting as well. This vase was really interesting too. I think it was a Nicaraguan or Ecuadorian vase. I can't remember. I looked it up, but somewhere from South America. I picked these up. I'm setting up a collection of brass candlesticks to sell on Etsy. So I have enough now to do a set of 7, which should be coming to the Etsy shop soon. And these ones were a little bit more than I like to pay for each brass candlestick, but I decided it was worth it. And I also picked up this vase. I'm going to be doing a set of 3 brass vases on Etsy soon, and this was $3.99. Just looking at this footage is driving me crazy because I've already seen 2 more brass candlesticks that I did not see that were hiding in plain sight because they had little dried flowers on them or little bows. I saw 2 that I totally would have got if I'd seen them. So I did pick this up and put it in the cart for a while, but I decided not to get it at the end of the day. I really liked it and I thought I might like to have that and keep it, but I realized that all my soap is rectangular, so it wouldn't even fit in this oval dish. So I reshelved it. Same with this brass trinket tray. I was going to use it as like a plant, like underneath a plant pot, but I ended up putting it back. I did, in fact, take these home. These are vintage cat's eye marbles, and that whole bag was $4.99, so that was a really good deal. And some of those will be available on Etsy in the coming weeks. I'm trying to show you guys more of the blue and white stuff because people have commented that I always kind of gloss over the nice blue and white stuff. So I'm going to try to remember to show those when I'm filming. This copper watering can was really cute and it was only $3.99, so I definitely picked that up. This might be my favorite thrift find from this trip. I just could not resist it. I love the flower pattern. And this is a Gibson's teapot, Gibson Staffordshire, so it's made in England. And I did some research on it, and some of the research lends me to believe that it is from the 1950s, but the pattern on it to me is very 70s. So if there's any teapot connoisseurs out there watching, what do you think? Do you think this is like a 50s item, a 70s item? Let me know in the comments. And I also thrifted these ball canisters. So these are vintage canisters and the full set of 4. So they were a little bit pricey, but considering that they were the full set, I decided they were worth it. It's too bad they weren't priced as a set. That's one of my pet peeves with thrift stores, is when they have an item that's clearly a set and they price them individually. So it is what it is. So I invested, I think it was $18 into that set. So I'll keep you posted whether or not I get a good sale out of those. A lot of cute mugs, but nothing stood out to me enough to pick it up. Although I was tempted with this. This is Roger's mug. Very tempted with that one, but I decided to pass on it. There was some more of that beautiful blue and white. And I think this is about where my camera is going to die out on me. So that'll be the end of the thrifting at Value Village. So I'm going to take you home with me, and I'm going to unpack the haul, just a little bit different style than my normal videos. So hopefully you'll stay tuned for that. I'm sad that I didn't pick these up. It was $7.99 for 4. And I believe they are genuine Otagiri mugs, but I'm not 100% sure, which I think is why I hesitated. It also had that newer kind of remnants of a tag, so I thought, oh, maybe they are like a newer item. So I decided to leave them behind. I did pick up this basket, and I'm just going to be using it for staging and photos, so that'll be to keep. And we'll see you at my house for the haul.
So my phone died when I was thrifting at Value Village, but I'm back now. It's the evening and I just got the haul out from my car. So I'm gonna get it all set up for you guys and show you what I ended up getting. Some things are for me, and then some are to resell on Etsy or Facebook Marketplace. Okay, I got everything unpacked from today's haul. It's going to be a little bit of a different thrift haul because we're going to look at a lot of things that I actually got for myself, including some clothes. Some of it is vintage, a lot of it is not, and I even picked up an umbrella for my daughter whose other one broke. And yeah, a great example of like just everyday items you can find at the thrift store. This is one that was in really good shape. It was $5.99 and even has a little whistle attached to it. So that's the first thing I found. And I also found these for myself as well. They are vintage pants hangers, which I just started using these recently, and they're so handy and they're so much better than those horrible plastic ones. So I found a few more of them today, so I was happy about that, and they were $2.99. This is also for me. It's for kind of like a photography prop for my Etsy listings. I'm going to use that to photograph different items and staging, and it was $2.99, and it's a vintage just wicker basket. So I was happy to find that. I've been looking for something similar to that for quite a while. And let's go into some of the vintage that I'm going to be selling. We'll start off with this. So I found this little cute copper watering can, and it was $3.99. So kind of a cute find, and that'll be available soon. We're going on holiday soon camping, so who knows when this stuff might get listed, but it will be available eventually on Etsy. And then I got a few brass candlestick holders because I'm going to be doing a set of them on Etsy. These ones were a little bit more expensive than I usually like to pay. Like for like smaller ones, usually $2.99 is what I normally find them for, but this one was $3.99, so was this one, and this bigger one was $4.99. I thought this one was a good price because of its size. So I was still happy to find them because now I feel like I have enough that I can do a set. And I'm also going to be doing a set of brass vases, a set of 3. And this is the third one, so I was happy to find it. It was $3.99, and so that will complete the set. I just need to shine that one up because it is looking a little bit tired. So I think I'm gonna shine that one up, and then I'll show you. Actually, these are the ones that are gonna go with it. So I'll probably shine all of them up, and that'll be available on Etsy as a set of 3. And let's actually go to this thing here. So this is a mid-century rotating plant stand. So I'm not going to rotate it too much because I'm afraid those are going to fall off, but it's kind of precariously balanced. But so you put your plant in there, and yeah, mid-century rotating plant stand. Who would have thought? So I kind of splurged on it. It was $15.99. But I saw some comparables that seem to justify the price. Like they go for a good amount of money. So I'm going to try to sell that locally here in Calgary and see if we can find a buyer for this kind of retro plant stand. I thought it was neat. I've never seen one before, so I decided to take a chance on it. And I did pick up this piece of art. I was humming and hawing about it for a while, but I really ended up really liking it. I'll get it a little closer up so you can see, but yeah, it's really beautifully done. It is signed by the artist. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research. I did a couple quick searches while I was in the store, but it wasn't really bringing up anything. So I'll have to do a little bit more research, but I do like the matting in the frame as well. So I picked that up for $9.99. And then let's go over to the marbles. So these are vintage cat's eye glass marbles. This giant bag of them. So believe it or not, these actually are valuable. And I picked them up for $4.99. So I'll have to open it up, see how many are in there, look up a few comparables, and then maybe split them up into a few different lots. Like, I don't think I'll sell the whole thing. Maybe 2 or 3 lots of them. We'll see. So I was excited to find those because very, very rarely do you come across those vintage marbles. And I did find this teapot, and I splurged a little bit on this as well because I honestly thought it was gorgeous. And let me know what you guys think of this in the comments. But I thought it was stunning. I haven't seen a teapot like this before. It was $12.99. It is made in England. There's a stamp on the bottom. It's a Gibson's. It has crazing on it. And a little bit of fading on different parts of the flowers, but I thought it was gorgeous. Despite that, I don't mind when they have crazing because they are vintage. So I think it's part of the charm. So just, I love it, honestly. But now that I'm looking at it, now that it's home, I love it even more. I was really happy about that one. And then that brings me to the other splurge item. I really hope I can get some profit out of this item because I definitely paid a lot for these jars. So these are vintage ball canisters, and they were $5.99 for the large, $4.99 for the second biggest one, $3.99 for the third biggest, and then $2.99 for the small. So add that up, that's quite an investment. But it's a full set, and it's hard to find a full set. I looked up a few listings, and most of them are, 1 or 2 or 3, and not the full 4 set. And they're authentic, vintage. So you pop it like that and push that aside, and then the little cute top comes off, and they have the rubber gasket. So they're complete and in really good shape. Like, they look like they've barely been used. So I was pretty excited to find them. I think they're pretty neat. I would like to hear what you guys have to say about these. Would this have been something that you would have picked up or left behind due to the price? But I thought it was worth it. I'll let you know what they sell for. And what else are we gonna go next? Oh, we'll go to the clothes. So a few of these, like I said, are just for me. T-shirt, $3.99. So I got this just for the summer for softball. Thought it was a fun t-shirt to play softball in. And I got just a little hoodie, crop top style. And this was $7.49. And another hoodie, Volcom brand, and this was $10.99. Super comfortable, soft, fleecy. I love casual clothes. I have a professional career, but as soon as I don't have to be wearing something respectable, I am in workout clothes all the time. And I got this kind of unfleece underlayer. We're going camping, like I mentioned, so I actually wanted to get just a nice fleece that I can pop on underneath my coat. And this one fit perfectly, and it's super warm. It's McKinley, and it was $7.49. And this one I will probably sell on Marketplace. It is a biking top, long sleeve biking top, $10.99. It's an XL, so it's big for me. These are meant to fit snug. And I got it because I feel like it was a good price for this kind of outfit. And biking's really popular in my market. So I think I'll pop it on Marketplace and see if I can get a tidy little profit. These tops this is a biking top. It has pockets where you could put your an extra water bottle or your sunglasses or like snacks, whatever you need for your bike. And then this is a really fun one. I'm super excited about this. This will be to resell. It was $8.49 and it's a honeycomb vintage jean coat. So wait till you see this. This is unreal. I love it. It's so 90s. Look at this thing. Look at this. It has the toggle. Look at that. So excited to find this. And only $8.50. So this will be going on Etsy. Just couldn't believe it. It's in such good shape too. I feel like nobody ever wore it. And that is the haul. I had a really fun time in Value Village looking today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we will catch you again for more thrifting, hopefully really soon.